really appreciate your tenure and your wonderful example, serving with us on the council, and then of course this wonderful honor, so congratulations.
Thanks. If I can indulge for just a moment.
Of course,
I just want to share a quick story. Back in September, I got a call, and it was the National Teachers Hall of Fame, and they said your name's been put forward for consideration, and do you want to move forward with the process? And so I was hesitant. I mean, I've received other teaching awards, and part of me said that it was time to have other people get recognition, but I called my principal, and she said to me, she stopped me when I was going through that and said, Chris, whatever it takes, you need to try and get this award. And that sounded odd to me. So I listened, and she said, I want you to think about the last 2 years. I want you to think about March of 2020, when things stopped, when teachers on a dime had to shift the way they did things from in-person to a remote environment. And they did it. And they did it quicker than we could have ever planned. And they did everything they could to keep teaching and learning going for our students. And she said, think about it. Remote, all-in, hybrid. Think about the uncertainty. Do I wear a mask? Do I get a vaccine? Think about what teachers went through, and they were resilient. They were courageous, they were brave, and they were heroes. She said, now more than ever, we need to put a spotlight on all teachers. Not just you, not just the teachers at Joe Barlow High School where you work, not just teachers in Connecticut, but teachers everywhere. And I can tell you as a parent, and Mike knows this and Paul knows this, my son, who attended Oceana Elementary School, did not miss one day of school through the pandemic, because the Southington teachers worked hard and they were professional. And so when your boss tells you something like that, you have to move forward. And so I did, and I kept her words in mind when I filled out that application. And in Kansas, last 2 weeks ago, the 17th, I shared that story as well. And I accepted that honor, that induction, and I accepted this statement from the governor, not for me, not for the teachers in my district, but on behalf of all teachers. And that includes the teachers of this town, who I'm deeply appreciative of. It includes the teachers on that memorial of the fallen educators that are no longer with us. And it's an honor to be that person that could bring a spotlight to education. And so thank you for your generous time tonight, for having me here. I appreciate it.